We'll see. It's going to be Vxbao with the Bison. Excuse me.
I was going to say, yeah, despite all of them playing Mai, right, they also all have secondary characters because Mai obviously just got released this season. So a lot of them have their previous mains. Vxbao, of course, we first got to know him on JP in this game, but obviously Bison has been his main for quite a while. And then the Mai has been putting in a lot of work now as well. But after that performance in that first set with these two teams, it makes sense that Vxbao is going to be starting with the Bison rather than the Mai.
Funny enough, I know he has an Ed on the table, but I wouldn't want to play like Ed against like Dhalsim. We've seen that matchup develop in a very interesting way out in Japan and also like amongst international waters for some of these CPTs. So although I am surprised thoroughly to see Vxbao up here with the Bison, I'm very excited to see it regardless. Damn, son.
We got the clean shaven alternate for Vxbao as well. We get the costume changes when we get a break as well.
Somebody's got to change that photo eventually. Setting up the mine against the Booger Man. I'll tell you what, man. He's trying to stick and move as much as possible, but right now it's all Vxbao.
And if your boogers are that color, go see a doctor, please.
Facts!
That's neon green right there. Boogers should not be that color, bro.
Rich, come on, man.
Level 1 here. Oh, actually does get the burnout. I wasn't sure it was going to. Oh, DI as well. Sending him bird watching. Putting a W on the board.
Man. He's really picking and choosing his spots with all these drive impacts and also the positional awareness from Shaka, getting himself out of the corner in that fashion. Really well played, but now we get the big Yoga Noogie, setting him up for some of the Yoga Fires.
Oh, yeah, just ducking up on that one. Sees him go into a flow, just tries, and then we get a jump in.
He tried to go for the back medium punch, right? Just a little bit too much recovery on the divine kick.
Exactly. That's it can be tough trying to anti-air after you whiff a normal. You got to be really on point with it if you're not using something like a DP. And right now, Vxbao really controlling this corner. But we saw last round it kind of started this way as well. Shaka was able to turn around, but not this one.
Jesus Christ. Just back-to-back knees as well. Yo, Vxbao coming back in full force. Now sitting at 3 bars. Could be highly destructive if he gets that opener.
Again, yeah, that back medium punch you talked about. Primary anti-air, responds to the fireball, straight going through it. Now it's time to smother Dhalsim, right? This is where you want to take full advantage of his lack of defense. He's got 3 bars. Will he bet anything? Not quite yet. Vxbao just bet on throws until then because he knows the damage on put on Bison. You throw tech, that means you're dead. A Vxbao, great identification right there. Switching it up once the kill condition was there.
And that's the first time I've really seen him kind of commit to getting the throw. You've had a couple of chances to take a couple of more as Dhalsim, a couple more throws as Dhalsim. You could either even try to go for like maybe the drill kick, maybe even a slide, but it's difficult, right? Like if he catches your normal, if he catches what your intentions are, trying to go up to the air with a meaty, like a proper meaty, it's going to be destruction either way. So it's hard to just sit still again against someone like Bison. Letting those throws and the damage accumulate, it's one thing mentally to take it. You get the urgency to kind of press a button. But you have to understand, with 3-bar Bison, you have to play that game. You have to sit there.
And that's the thing is Shaka is so good at being an active Dhalsim, right? Like he's so good at putting out a fireball and playing around it and whatnot. But we saw a lot of that just nullified via the Psycho Crusher from Vxbao. We're going to see if Shaka can kind of switch up that game plan a little bit. Oh, and do stuff like that. Bait out the Psycho Crusher instead by just going into the Yoga Float and then floating backwards rather than committing to an option.
He's covering those options as well, just in case Vxbao tried to take to disguise. But back to the ground game we go. Ready for the backdash scissor kick.
He was more than ready for sure. Backdash right before that scissor kick. Nasty.
Totally anticipating the ranges from Vxbao. Now he's going to be the aggressor just slightly. The Psycho Crusher actually slightly delayed. OD version. Vxbao now gets the opener. Immediate drive rush jab to catch the check.
I think he's staying crouched. Oh, never mind. Thought he was still crouching, but he was not.
How often do we get to see that Sunburst actually catch somebody?
Legit. Really good knowledge, though, from Shaka. Knowing the type of frame kill and meaty scenarios that Bison likes to go for.
Oh. A little bit of an exchange. Shaka still maintaining the life lead. I like that tech from the side of Vxbao. Very tricky off of the divine kick on a drive rush.
Try to give him the high 10 right there. Both players here being very disciplined, not quite punishing the throw tech.
A little bit out of that range. Real you actually got to steal a little bit of a turn, didn't you?
Straight up just double dash in his grill like that. Oh, Prism Blood's back. Oh, Oh my goodness, Shaka is being so frequent with the buttons right now, trying to prevent Vxbao from getting close. The chip is there as well. Great identification. One up just like that. Shaka, he picked his buttons at perfect time like 4 times in a row. Just not letting Vxbao get close enough to do anything with Bison.
They hit you with, I can't let you get close.
Legit. UFC champ right there, Dhalsim.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to fight that guy in the octagon.
Hell no, son.
Just stretching across the cage.
Any sort of hold you put him in, teleport.
Yeah.
He can't do that against throw loops though, so maybe not, right?
Yeah, you know what? Good point. You gotta grapple him up. That's what Vxbao was trying to do at the beginning of this. Oh no, he tried a perfect parry. He went with the OS, but Shaka, that was a bait the whole time, so he just stuffed the drive rush cancel.
Full screen, willing to spin that bar. OD Psycho Crusher on it against the Yoga Fire, but Shaka, he could get another opportunity to chip out. Vxbao, just one more hit of any sort of normal, or maybe chip him away. I think that moment's passed though.
Yeah, just got the drive meter back now, so at least the chip threat is no longer there for Vxbao. Shaka, though, I love how little he's throwing fireballs now. It's such a great adjustment. And Vxbao just got clipped. It's like he parried and just wasn't blocking after.
Checking the drive rush on the way down as well. Vxbao not scared to press buttons after getting intimidated by the anti-air. Hella damage incoming. Jesus. And he gets to reapply.
That's so sick. Like when he gets the long combos into the reapplied mine. Oh, and he tried to throw to avoid the mine explosion, but Vxbao knows that trick. Conserving the meter as well. Really confident that he'll be able to get this kill without spinning it.
Catching him in air. What a juggle.
That was ridiculous. First the force knockdown juggle point, then the drive rush juggle point. My goodness, Vxbao. Last round.
And a big jump in to start. OD scissors, heavy mine. What do you do about it? Dash up, trying to get a throw bait. Still gets to counter it. You might actually be dead. No, okay, maybe like a hit. Maybe like one more hit after that. Reapply the mine, he's at 50%. He's at the threshold. This should be more than enough damage. It might just be lights out. You have one more OD left. OD Shadow Rise.
Yeah. Oh my, bro, he is no longer with us. Yeah, Dhalsim, to the afterlife he goes. 2-1 with the perfect from Vxbao. Great stuff right there. It looked like Shaka had the adjustments, honestly, going into that third game. Really liked the frequency. He was not using fireballs out. He was looking for a lot more yoga floats into sniping the different options. But Vxbao adjusted right back. We saw some delays on the Psycho Crusher to clip the end of the yoga float instead. It's a really phenomenal set.
Yeah, if fireballs weren't going to be the thing against Vxbao, he was definitely looking for any sort of movement that he could predict against Shaka, which was like the big adjustments. But also, I think it was more so against the defense from Shaka. It was rather difficult, even outside of the ranges of medium, standing medium punch. Sure, you're 0 on block, but like even further out, the way he pushes you back, you're not going to outrange this man.
Yeah.
At least from trying to utilize the closer normals that Dhalsim has. And Vxbao was banking on that. And even so, if you use some of the normals that are like longer startup but further reaching, that will get clipped as a counter hit, which we saw.
Yeah, exactly right. Like for a character like Bison in this type of matchup, like you really got to utilize your spacing traps. And that's really what Vxbao did so well here. Whether if it was like minus frames from a distance away or whatever, he wasn't really letting that just be the end of his turn. He had plans to kind of take his turn back from Shaka in those instances, and they kept working out. So great stuff from Vxbao. Getting that perfect, just the damage shaving off of Dhalsim.
Little side note, I love seeing the forward heavy punch while also being able to get your charge immediately into like the Psycho Crusher. I'm like, it's not too difficult to do, but man, it just looks cool. You see that overhead come through and he still has time.